Hey guys, Lindsey here. I have another video from my Secrets of Learning to Drive a Manual Transmission video series. Today we're going to talk about how to pop the clutch. And this will be a quick one. There's not a lot to it, but if you're driving a manual transmission, it's really something that you need to know. If your battery would be dead, you'd have to have the car on a little bit of a hill, and what we do is we use the momentum and the weight of the car, let off the clutch, put it in gear, and we let the weight of the car start the engine rather than the starter doing it. So normally, if your battery was fully charged, you turn it on, the starter turns the engine, pops it, and gets it going. But in the case that you'd have a dead battery, you leave a light on or something like that, as long as you're on a little bit of a hill, or if you have some friends, they can push you, and if you can get going, then the weight of the car will start the engine and you're on your way. And as long as you don't turn it off and you let the battery charge it back up, you'll be alright. So let me show you how it's done. Okay. So we're going to start here. I'm in a manual transmission at 6-speed. Turn the air down here. I'm on a hill. I'm going to turn the car off to pretend like we have a dead battery. And I'm going to just, basically, you turn the switch all the way forward. Normally from here, you turn it and it would start the car, if you can hear that. I'm going to turn it back. We're going to pretend we have a dead battery. And you just roll the switch here, You roll the key forward as far as it'll go without starting it. Then you're going to come down here, you're going to put the clutch on, and I'm holding my foot on the brake because I'm on a little bit of an incline here. And it doesn't have to be that big of a hill, it just needs to get the car, like I say, going 3 to 5 miles per hour roughly. Like I say, if you have some friends that can push you, that'll work too. We've all done that. Anyway, so I put the car in first gear. It's on the on position. I'm going to go ahead and turn the air off and make sure there's no other things that are going to, rob me of power or energy. I just want to have all the accessories off. First gear, emergency brake off. I'm still holding the car with the brake, okay? So it's in first gear, and I'm going to, on the first one here, I'll show you the tack. Sorry, I'm kind of jumping all over the place here, but so basically I'm going to let off the clutch just to about where the friction point is. And as I let off the brake, the car will roll. I'll let it off, give it a little pop of gas, and we're on our way. And that's how it's done. That's all you have to do. You're basically mixing the clutch and the gas just like we've talked about in the other issues. Let me back up here on the hill. Just got a pretty nice little hill over the levee here. And I'm on this side of the road just in case a car comes over that sharp hill back there. Okay, so here it is again. Pretend the car's dead. I've got my foot, got the clutch all the way in. I'm holding the car steady with my right foot here on the brake. So I'm going to, basically, you can do them at the same time, but I'm going to let off the brake as the car rolls and reaches its speed. I'm going to let off on the gas. Excuse me, I almost had a biker here. Let off on the clutch, and the car will start itself. You're in first gear driving. You might want to give it a little extra boost of gas to keep it going, but that's how it's done. So like I say, you're basically just putting it in first gear, but using the momentum of the hill to start you instead of the gas. So it's real easy to do. Maybe talk about it more later, but that's popping the clutch. You're just basically letting the car start the engine and then cruising on from there. And remember, don't turn it off until you let it run for 15 or 20 minutes to be sure that you have the battery recharged. And you can put the windows up and down or let the radio run or turn the headlights on, and that'll help recharge the battery sooner. So that's my quick lesson on how to pop the clutch. Appreciate you guys watching. Have a great day. I'll see you later.